to my channel. It's Heather Eagle here. I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit today because I've been getting a lot of questions about my show and what happens after and all that good stuff. I know it's been a hot minute since I've posted anything on here. Those minutes they've been on the burner. Like, they're black, they're burnt. Those minutes are gone. But anyways, here I am today. We're gonna talk about post-show and binging and all that good stuff. Well, bad stuff I should say. But anyways, if you don't follow me on Instagram or anything else and you don't really know what I mean by show, in August I competed in my first NPC Bikini show, and then following that I did another one, actually just November 3rd. So I've done 2 so far, and I've never had an off season. I kind of just jumped into it, so I haven't really had a season to build. Moving on from that, so after my first show, everything was it was okay. On Sunday and Monday, I kind of like went all out and ate whatever I wanted to. So after that, it wasn't that bad because I knew I was gonna jump right back into a deficit for my next show. So knowing that, I kind of just, in moderation, I ate what I wanted to for like a half a week, I should say, and jumped back on the bandwagon. I had a different coach. It's a lot better the second time around, let's just say that. And so I wasn't as lean as I wanted to be the second show, but I was a lot better conditioned and a lot better in my glutes and my hammies. It's a lot better looking second time around than I was the first, which is obvious, I guess. But after the second show, it kind of took a lot out of me, to be honest. Not only did I have to drive from Thursday to like Monday, I drove like something like 20 something hours from going home, going to the hotel. It was like 6 hours away, and then all the driving from the venue and like all that driving, and then turning around on Sunday, driving back home, which was like ended up being like I think 7 hours, and then on Monday having to go back to school, which was like 4. So all the traveling, how it took a toll on my body was kind of, everything was like built up, and not placing at my show kind of sucks, but in a way I wasn't conditioned enough. Like I understand that, and like nobody likes to not place, but it is what it is. Like it's all my own fault, so it's whatever. I think that everything just kept building up, and the stress of like school on top of that, and just your body is like, I don't want to say starvation, but it's almost like in starvation mode. So once you start putting food back in to your system, you can gain weight like this. You can gain weight like, you could probably gain 15 pounds in like a week and a half or like 2 weeks or whatever. It's crazy how fast, because your body is like in starvation mode, so it's grabbing everything that it can, and it's like holding on to it. And that's how, when you're in a deficit for a while, like if you had a fad diet or something. So if you have a diet and you are in a deficit, as soon as you start eating bad again, your body's gonna hold on to that and you're just gonna keep gaining weight. And that's why fad diets don't work. So just like that, my post diet, I've gained like 10 pounds. Now I know that some of it's probably water weight, but I mean, it's just, I think it's like a mental game that since during prep I wasn't allowed to have all this stuff, and it was like restricted tunnel vision, that now I can kind of not eat what I want, but I'm like, oh, I can actually have this. Like I feel like I'm like out of jail. I know it like sounds stupid, but when you have a goal, you're kind of just like boom, 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 and like you tunnel vision, you can only have these foods. And like now, I don't have a show coming up. I'm kind of just like an off season. I feel like, okay, well, I don't have to really get lean. Although my coach like said, keep going to the gym and you don't want to put on weight fast and everything, which is, what every coach should be telling you. But it's a struggle, because it's like you're just focused on your macros so much, and you have tunnel vision to what you're eating, and you're like stuck in that because you're like, oh, I get to look good for this. But now it's like I'm not looking, like obviously I still want to look good, but like, I don't have to achieve that leanness anymore. So mental process is like, okay, well, you can eat this, like have this, whatever. Stop being so strict on yourself, which I mean can lead to binging. If you're on a diet, you're thinking, oh, I lost X amount of pounds, so now I get to eat something. Like cheat meals and refeed days, we'll talk about another time, but like that is okay. I'm talking about where you have a cheat meal day, whatever it is, it goes on to more days than one. 2 days turn into 3, 3 days turn into 4, 4 days turn into a week and a half. And it's just like a rolling cycle and you just keep doing it. That kind of mentality for binging, I mean, a lot of people that have had binging disorder, which I've had, so it kind of, I had to step back because I felt like I was like slowly going back into like my binge eating, kind of just like black out and you don't know, like you're just eating because it feels good and you have like endorphins and you're eating it and then you kind of like step back and you're like, what just happened? I ate a whole cake, I just had 10 burritos, I just ate I just ate my way from McDonald's, like, and it's just, it's scary consuming that amount of calories, and you just feel gross after it. Like, I did that once, and I felt like poop. It was not fun. So like that mentality, if you have that mentality, try to take a step back and think that food is there to nourish your body. It's there to give you energy. It's there to keep you alive. It's not there to make you feel good. I mean, obviously, yeah, like who doesn't like cookies or cake or whatever it is that you like to indulge on? But food is for, I hate when people say it's for the soul, because yeah, it's for the soul, but if you keep eating for your soul, sorry, but in moderation is whatever is fine. And like, if you have a certain look to you and you don't mind not being fit or whatever your goal is, that's fine. But I'm talking about if you are with the fitness lifestyle and you start feeling like that, like you're eating emotionally or whatever it is, like you're eating your feelings. I'm sure we've all been there, and it does suck, and it kind of can get scary in a way. But just try to take a step back and think things through. Maybe drink some more water, drink some tea. Like I said, that mindset can lead to binging, and binging is not good. And all I have to say is, for post-show blues, it does suck. You gain weight back and you're like, I don't look like that anymore. You don't look like your stage weight. Like, stage weight isn't healthy, first of all. But it's just kind of like a mental game and like body dysmorphia. Like you want to look a certain way and you looked a certain way, but now you look like this. And we just have to keep thinking that that's not healthy. It's not maintainable. Like, this right now is our building season. We have to build muscle. We get to be healthy, eat good food in moderation, eat food to keep us healthy and nourished, and just keep working on ourselves for the better. Try to stay positive. Like I said, post-show blues can suck, but in the long run, being healthy is what matters. So anyways, I'm gonna end there. It's probably gonna be a long video, so catch you guys next time.